Yeah, it has been a while since I've gone live. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's been like, let's check real quick. Let's see. How long has it been since our last live stream? Let's see. 7 months, bro. You know what? We're back. We're back and better than ever. Working on a Team Fortress 2 video right now, man. This is gonna be so good. Trust me. All right. I've been spending the past couple hours right now reworking the intro, trying to get all the timing right. The pacing, I've been having trouble with the pacing, honestly. I just can't get it right. It feels too unnatural. Take a look at this real quick. Team Fortress 2 is a game you have undoubtedly heard of before. I mean, come on. The game and its players have been a staple in the gaming community for over a decade now. With that being said, there are still some people who think that the game is a little bit overrated, which, I don't know. Can a game still be good after 16 years? I guess we're gonna find out. So good. Let's start. Best intro I've ever made. Problem is, this voice line here, where I'm kind of following up the intro, explaining what I'm doing. It's terrible. I made this first thing this morning after
Let's start
like
with the
4 hours
basics.
of sleep. Just listen to this real quick.
Let's start with the basics. There are four-man game modes.
Bro,
Capture
it's
the
so boring. It's just like I can't even watch it myself, and I put it together. So first thing we're doing is we're gonna completely re-record all this, which is gonna be a pain. Let's get started with my least favorite game mode of them all. But after that, we're off to a good start so far. Gonna move this back over here because I'm done. Actually, no, we're gonna leave that because I have to rework all this audio here. I need some extra space to get the timing just right. Oh man, I'm gonna hate this so much. Okay, put that right there in the center. Oh man. Alright, is this all going good? Can you hear? Yeah. Alright, desktop audio is good. Audio input's good. Just open up the Microsoft Store. Hold on. Alright, so I guess we just gotta redo all these voice lines here. And then we can move on with the video. I'm pretty much halfway done. Just need a thumbnail after that. We're good.
Let's start with the basics. There are four-man game modes. Capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Everything else is irrelevant. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters with different abilities and such. Think of it like Overwatch. You got offense, defense, and support groups, and each class under those categories have different abilities. So now that we know what we're doing, let's get started with my least favorite game mode of them all.
Dude, it's so bad. Alright, we have to rework all this. And also, I forgot these two clips here were placeholders because I haven't actually gotten the footage for those modes yet. I thought I was done with the footage, man. Ah, to go back in and do all that. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna do what we can for now. Let's see.
Let's start with the basics. There are four-man game modes.
Yeah. Alright, let's just start with that. Let's just start with that. Keep it simple and quick. If you're wondering, I just use Windows built-in sound recorder. A lot of people like record with fancy programs and edit the audio in like Audacity. I splice it all together like in my video editing program. Honestly, it works fine. And this is a brand new program to me too. I've just been using this since like last night. Before this, I was using Clipchamp, which is like Windows Movie Maker, like 2 pretty much. Let's start with this first line here.
Let's start with the basics. There are four-man.
I think I wrote a script for this actually. This might be a little easier if I just go in here. I wrote this at like 2 in the morning, so. Alright, I do have a little tiny bit of one here. It's better than nothing. have a little inkling of the script. Okay, let's start with the basics. There are four main game modes: capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Everything else is irrelevant. And then I think after that, what was it? Oh, yeah. Okay. But first, let's start with my least favorite: capture the flag. Alright, first take, and already I'm liking it better. I haven't even heard it, but I can tell it's gonna be good. Alright, just gonna close out. I think this, honestly, this might have been a one take job. Let's listen to it real quick. It did peak a little bit here, but we can live with that. Let's start with the basics. Yeah, I sound too happy. There are four main game modes: capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Let's start with the basics. It's alright, I guess. But does it fit the mood of the rest? Like if I line this up here, capture the flag.
I don't know. Can a game still be good after 16 years?
I guess we're gonna find out. Let's start with the basics. There are four main game modes: capture the flag. I think that flows alright, actually. I thought it was gonna be worse, honestly. Alright, you know what? Let's at least just put it together, see how it sounds. That wasn't too bad. Alright, boom. Cut that. Just gotta delete all the gaps here. Actually, maybe not there. But let's just listen to this back real quick. Let's start with the basics. There are four main game modes. Alright, yeah, we definitely want to get rid of that. Nice and snappy. Control points. Capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Okay, I like that. Everything else is irrelevant. Alright, nice. And then yeah, I went off script in this part here when I explained the characters too. I have to record all of that yet. Voice recorder. I should probably have this pinned. Okay. What did I say though?
Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters
Hold on.
with different abilities and such. Think of it like Overwatch.
Okay. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. Alright, this is going better. A lot better than the first take. Okay. So, real quick actually, let's just get rid of this first part and see, before we get too far in, just want to make sure it all flows okay. Let's get rid of this dead space. Whoa, okay. Get rid of that. I want to get the timing on this right first too, because I might have to adjust. It's irrelevant. Okay, that's alright. Okay, try that again. Alright. And payload. Everything else. Okay, we're having some issues already. So it looks like we're gonna need to capture the. Hold up. Let's just drop these in one by one here and line them up. Start from the beginning. Boom. Let's start with the basics. Okay. Good start. Let's start with the basics. capture the flag, control. Whoa, I missed a little bit there. Irrelevant. 4 main game modes. There we go. I just missed that part. Okay. Forgot. Thought I forgot to record that for a second. The basics. There are 4 main game modes. Capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Oh, everything. It's a little bit off. Just gotta like maybe capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Alright, yeah. Let's just get rid of this and then move. I think that'll be good. Control point, king of the hill, and payload. Oh, everything else. Yeah. Oh, hold up. That might be perfect. Not quite. Actually, does this fit? Does that fit okay? Anything else is irrelevant. It's a little bit later than I'd like it. What else can we do? I guess there's some space here we can take out. We turn off auto snap or whatever that's called. So I can get there. Adjust the timing a little bit with that. Move this thing back. Alright. And payload. Oh, everything else is irrelevant. Okay. That was pretty good. Let's start with the basics. There are 4 main game modes. Capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Oh, everything else is irrelevant. Okay, I like that. There's just too much of a pause here, so if I shorten... wait, I have to turn this back on. Hold up. What was it? Linkage, yeah, auto snapping. There we go. And then if I just move this to the front and adjust this. Let's start with the basics. There are 4 main game modes. Capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Oh, everything else is irrelevant. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters with different abilities. Okay, so this part here is good. We just have to, once I get the footage, get rid of these placeholders here. But now we just have to record this last half, which won't be as hard. There's less timing we have to worry about. I just have to change up the pacing of the clips a little bit. It shouldn't be too bad though. Alright, how's it start out? Now you can play these game modes by picking. Oh, I already recorded part of this actually. Where did I put that though? Was this it? How do you can't preview it? I guess not. By picking from a list of characters that all. Yeah, here it is. Okay, we're gonna splice this up real quick. Picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Why do I sound so angry in that? That all have their own unique abilities. That all have their own unique abilities. Let's just try it. Let's just see how it goes, I guess. Now you can play these game modes by picking abilities. A list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. Alright, nice. We're gonna get rid of the pause here. Delete. Okay. Let's just real quick actually first delete that and just get this part lined up. Think of it like Overwatch. How's it go with the rest? Okay. Does this even fit in here? Ooh, barely. Relevant. Now you can play these game modes by picking. We're gonna have to shorten that a little bit. I kind of like it though. How it like hangs, like overlaps a little bit. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list. Maybe a little bit less, but I kind of like that. That doesn't go any. Hold up, turn this off again. Move it back a little bit. Move this back a little bit. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. You got offense abilities. Okay, that actually works pretty good together. So now we just need like this last section and we're good. We can start editing the new stuff here. I did a little bit for I think I think I'm done with capture the flag this section here. The way the video is gonna be like structured, I should probably tell you. I should have told you this actually. It's gonna be about like Team Fortress, obviously, and whether or not it's like still like fun to play all these years later. So I do like a little review on all the different game modes, all the main ones at least. Yeah, I probably should have said that earlier, but you know what? It's alright.
Playing capture the flag is about as enjoyable as watching clear paint dry. It is nothing short of a miracle that people still play this game mode. I mean, it should be easy, right? Infiltrate the enemy base, steal the intel, get out. Simple, right? Wrong. Go in, die. Go in and spy. Also die. Make it one time, then die. Do this for 30 minutes, and you know what it's like to play Capture the Flag in Team Fortress 2. Capture the Flag, 0 out of 10.
This dude, you know what? Now that I'm like redoing all the voiceovers, I kind of want to redo this one too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how much I like it after redoing all these first ones here. Man, yeah, it's gonna take forever though. You know, we got one viewer. Let's put a poll up real quick. I'm gonna let you single-handedly decide. Start poll. Redo all voiceovers. Yes or no? Ask. All right, man. It's up to you. Oh, it says yes 0%. Did you say no then? Oh no, nobody said anything actually. Wow, it's unfortunate. Oh, they said no. Okay, I guess they spoken. I was kind of dreading doing that anyways. I actually appreciate that very much. All right, it's not even that bad, I don't think. But this part here, I'm glad we redid. You can hear it. Like I only did like the first half of it so far. Let's start with the basics. There are four main game modes: capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Everything else is irrelevant. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. You got offense, defense, and yeah, just like listen like the change in tone. Just like that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. You got offense, defense, and support groups. Bro, I recorded this part here at like as soon as I woke up this morning after like 4 hours of sleep. Alright, so we only have to do this. You got offense, defense, and support groups, and each class under those categories have different abilities. So now that we know what we're doing, you got offense, defense, and support groups, and each. Alright, let's start with that. Let's start with that. You got offense, defense, and support groups. Okay, drop that in real quick. That might be a little bit too long. We might have to change up the order a bit here. Defense, maybe not. Might be fine. Actually, oh, almost perfect. Let's get it to the very beginning there. Oh man, what did I just do? Okay, back up a little bit. Got some space at the ends. Now is it good? Yes, it is. Add back in just to fill it out. Okay.
Watch. You got offense, defense, and support groups in each class.
And that lines up perfectly with the cuts as well.
You got Overwatch. You got offense, defense, and support groups in each.
I think I sound a little bit too, like, happy. I sound a little bit too excited. I don't know.
You got off.
Does it flow with the rest? Let's see.
Let's start with the basics. There are 4 main game modes: capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Everything else is irrelevant. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. You got offense, defense, and support groups.
Actually, you know what? That does flow pretty good. I like that. We're gonna keep that, I think. Okay.
Groups. In each class under those categories have different abilities.
But like, dude, I'm so glad I decided to do this. All right.
Under those categories have different abilities.
All right. What's the next part?
In each class under those categories have different abilities.
I think I already said that.
You got offense, defense, and support groups. In each class under those.
I think, yeah. Did I say that?
A
No,
list
this.
of characters that all have their own unique ability.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So we're gonna bring this back a little bit to where I start talking about the abilities
that all have their own unique ability.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I might add that on top instead. Actually, hold on.
Think of it like over list of characters that all have their own unique ability.
All right, now we're gonna go scale it down a little bit. Animation in, zoom in. If you're wondering, I use CapCut to edit. I use just Windows built-in sound recorder for voiceovers. I have like a $30 like headset that I use for my microphone, if you can't already tell. All of this as well, I might pop. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I think just in case my IP comes up with it. But I do all my videos on like this $500 like laptop.
All have their own unique abilities. Think of it like
Okay.
all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like
All right. If we add a fade out on that, then I think we're good.
their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it.
A little bit sooner.
Play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch.
Bring this in a little bit sooner, and I think we're good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, so
You
now,
got offense, defense, and support groups in each class under those.
yeah, so we can bring. I think we can just cut this entire part out because we already said that in the beginning. So that can all just go.
So now that we know what we're doing, let's get started with my least favorite game mode.
All right, let's record that part real quick, and then I think we're done redoing the voiceovers. All right. So now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my least favorite game mode.
Now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my least favorite game mode.
Nice, okay. Bring it in a little bit on the sides. Get rid of the space in the middle. Okay. Bring it together. Come on. What is happening? There we go. Okay. Delete this. Bring this in. I would have like some sort of like background music playing for you guys, but like sorry man, I need to hear the audio.
Defense and support groups. So now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my least favorite game mode.
Alright, we're gonna bring this in a little bit, just because that was a little bit shorter than those first
So
days.
now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my least favorite game mode.
I like the timing on that kill too. Okay, now bring the music in a little bit. All right, let's listen it. Let's listen. Actually, hold up. Let's put this all together. Let's hear it from the start. Let's see here. How long do we want this to play after the intro?
Good after 16 years?
I guess we're gonna find out. Right about there. So if we bring this in like that, then yeah, you know what? Let's do
Time
this
for
part
my
two.
least favorite game mode.
And right about there, we'll bring this section in. Hold up, did I miss something? Oh yeah, all that text up there. Oh, dude, I just missed it. Hold up.
So now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my least favorite game mode.
Right there, nice. Gonna drag all of this in. All right, let's see from the start, I guess.
Team Fortress 2 is a game you have undoubtedly heard of before. I mean, come on. The game and its players have been a staple in the game.
Actually, hold up. Got to go full screen for this.
Team Fortress 2 is a game you have undoubtedly heard of before. I mean, come on. The game and its players have been a staple in the gaming community for over a decade now. With that being said, there are still some people who think that the game is a little bit overrated, which, I don't know, can a game still be good after 16 years?
I guess we're gonna find out. I really hope I'm not breathing on the mic right now.
Let's start with the basics. There are 4 main game modes: capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Everything else is irrelevant. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. You got offense, defense, and support groups. So now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my least favorite game mode. Playing Capture the Flag is about as enjoyable as watching clear paint dry. It is nothing short of a miracle that people still play this game mode.
Enemy spotted.
I mean, it should be easy, right? Infiltrate the enemy base, steal the intel, get out. Simple, right? Wrong. Go in, die. Go in as spy. Also die. Make it one time, then die. Do this for 30 minutes, and you know what it's like to play Capture the Flag Team Fortress 2. Capture the Flag, 0 out of 10. This next one was completely unexpected. Payload is a game mode that I never thought I would actually enjoy. But you know what? I gotta admit, it was kind of fun. Push this little wagon thing
Yeah,
around the
that's
track,
it.
try to make it.
I only have a little bit of voiceover after that, and we have to. Okay, it's coming together. So we only need. We have all the payload footage. We have to edit that together, fit in with the voice line or voiceover. Maybe record a little bit more because we only cover it for like 30 seconds. Let's see. Oh yeah, we need point domination and one other I can't remember. What were the four? Hold on.
Start with the basics. There are 4 main game modes: Capture the Flag,
Oh, King of
Control
the Hill.
Point, King of the Hill, and Payload.
Dude, I've never played a single King of the Hill match in my entire life, though. I have no idea how that's gonna work. Hold up. Yo, what's good, Mogus? I'm doing good, man. How about you? Oh, damn, bro, you verified? What you doing here? I think next order of business, we're gonna add some captions in for this second part here. Just because of, just, it's kind of, gotta admit, it's a little bit boring. Just covering, like, background of the game a little bit. So we're gonna add some captions to keep the viewer hooked. Palette, color, gotta do orange with the, actually, hold up, let's use same color as this texture. Okay, we got the white stroke. Actually, does black might look better, I'm not gonna lie. Let's put a poll up real quick. Oh, never mind. Oh, I think I have to end this first one. Yeah, okay. Black or white text stroke. Let's go ahead and ask. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards the. Alright, you got the white here for reference. You got the black here. Kind of like the white, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of fits better. Hmm. I don't know, man. What do you think? No, for now, let's just go with white because it's what I did for the intro as well. Can always change it later. Okay. Zoom in a lot for subtitles here. We got 100% on white. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Start with the basics.
Now, it's getting a little bit laggy. I thought there was, yeah, performance priority. We might have to check that real quick. It's not too bad right now. We can deal with
Let's
it.
start
It's
with the
alright.
basics. Let's start with the basics.
So basically, what I just do for this, I just go like phrase by phrase, cut it up, go back, type in all the text, and then I add my. Well, I didn't used to do this. Since I'm using this new program now, though, I have all these new things I can do. So I usually go in for this intro animation, do this bounce in thing. Looks really nice. All right.
Let's start with the basics. There are four main.
See, you know what? What happens if I do this real quick? Preview performance quality. Blah. Pref. Dude, I can't speak. Performance priority. What happens if I do that?
There are four main games.
Did it work? Yep. I think it just dropped the resolution a little bit. If I go full screen though, yeah, it's all good if I go full screen. But all right, that's good to know. I just opened Bing by accident. All right, let's go here.
Let's start with the basics. There are four main game modes.
Yo, we got 3 viewers, man. Nice. How you guys doing? I haven't been live in a while.
Let's start with the basics. There are four main game modes. Capture the flag.
Okay, we got capture the flag. I think this one.
Point. King.
Whoops.
Control point. King of the hill.
What?
Control point.
Control point. All right. I can't even I can't even understand myself sometimes. All right.
King of the hill and payload.
King of the Hill payload. Nice. I hate doing captions, but oh my god. They boost your watch time so much. Alright, let's just finish out the splicing and then type it all in.
Everything else is irrelevant. Everything else
We got everything out.
is irrelevant. Is irrelevant. Is irrelevant. Is irrelevant. Is irrelevant.
Okay.
Is irrelevant.
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 And we want right on the explosion here. For it to go away. Just gonna drag this into here. Okay. You were editing too? Got recommended? Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of. I can tell it's like slowing down a little bit, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting scared. This was a problem with my old program too. If I had too many assets in it, bro, it just like crash every like couple minutes. By picking from a list of. All right, there we go. By picking from a list of characters. By picking from a list of. Characters that all have characters that. Boom. All right, characters right there, and then. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. See, my tongue's so dumb. Can't even talk. Characters that all have their own characters that all have characters that. Go back a little bit. That all have their own unique. All have their own. All have their own unique. Their own unique ability. Have their own unique abilities. Think of it like abilities. Think of it. Dude, it's lagging real bad right now. Hold on, let me close some programs. I got sound recorder on. Don't need that. What else? I think that's it. I got Streamlabs open. Kind of need that. I got YouTube for polls. Yeah. Okay. Play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. What's this thing called right here? This like little line, bro. It's jumping around so much right now. Oh, dude, my program's lagging so bad. Okay. List of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like over. I should really be looking at the audio instead of just like listening to it. Think of it like Overwatch. 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 Like Overwatch. You got offense, defense, like Overwatch. Like Overwatch. 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 I don't know why I wasn't doing this before. This is so much more like accurate. We're almost there, man. Overwatch. You got offense. Yeah. You got offense. You got off. Dude. Oh man, I really should have done captions last. I really should have. Cause now my program's like lagging so bad. Dude, I might have to delete all of them and just like put them in like the ends. Or like export it and like do it like in like a separate projects because it's just like tanking my FPS right now. It might be because I'm streaming too. That might have like a. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going and hope it goes away. You got offense, defense. Oh, dude, this is terrible. Offense, defense, support, support groups. So now, dude, it's lagging. So if I zoom out, does it get better? That might be defense and support groups. So now that we know what we're doing, I feel like it does actually. I don't know why. Offense, defense, and support groups. Never mind. I take it back. Offense, defense, and support groups. And support groups. Splice. Oh, I have to get used to that too. Doesn't splice over like the little navigator is, it splices it where your cursor is. I have to, man, this program's so nice. Just like I can't tell if it's my computer. Actually, you know what? I have all my voiceovers recorded in like 2 second clips. Like look at how many assets I have, dude. I should go through all those and delete the ones that I replaced. Actually, that would be a smart idea. Oh man, just look how many assets I have, dude. Like half of them are like little voiceover clips.
So now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my.
So,
So now that we know what we're doing, it's time.
oh, it's so bad. Yeah, I might. I think I'm gonna export this and then edit the second half in like another project because my computer cannot take much more of this.
It's time for my least favorite game mode. It's time for my least favorite game mode. It's time for my least favorite game mode. My least favorite.
Okay, that's all the splicing. Now you just need to go back, type it in, all will be
Start
well.
with the basics.
Just hope it doesn't crash. That's all we got to do.
There are 4 main game modes. Basics. Let's start with the basics. Start with the basics. Basics.
Hold up.
The basics.
Start with, and then boom. The second part here is going to be the base. Okay, the basics. Nice.
Basics. There are 4 main game modes. Capture the game modes. Capture main game modes. Main game mode.
4 main. Yeah, this better be worth it, man.
4 main game modes. Capture the flag.
Watch time, it better be 200% for this. Capture the flag.
Capture the flag. Control point. King of the hill. And payload.
Oh, going good so far. It's not been too laggy. Oh,
Everything else.
everything else. Yo, I can hear my CPU fan chugging right now, bro. Shit sounds like it's about to take off, man. Oh, I just moved that. Alright. Is irrelevant.
Now you can play these game modes by picking. Play these game modes by picking from. By picking from.
Now you can play.
These game modes by picking.
Oh, what did I just do?
List of characters. By picking from a list of characters. To characters.
Yeah. By picking from. Oh man. From is that gonna be too much? Alright, you know what? I'm not splicing that yet. I'm just gonna make it smaller. How weird does
Now
that
you can
look?
play these game modes by picking from a list of characters.
Oh, that's actually perfect. Of characters. There's
That
probably
all
a
have
better
their own
word for
unique
that.
abilities. That all have their own unique.
All have. Actually, was have in that section or this one?
Their own unique abilities. All have their own unique. All have their. All have their.
We're gonna put it in. We're gonna put it in, I think. Oh man, that all have their own. Yo, I would be doing auto captions right now, but I don't know, man. They just take too long to generate, and most of the time you have to go back in to fix type of stuff anyways. So all have their own unique abilities. Think have their own unique ability. All have. This one's gonna be. Oh man, their own. Lord help me if I make a typo. Have their own Okay. Um, what just happens? Guess we're doing this. Turn that back on. Want to be right there. You want to stretch that to. Yep. Abilities. Their own unique abilities. Nice. Their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Yeah. Yo, I can feel like the heat coming from my laptop right now. Okay. We gotta hurry up before this thing explodes. Over Overwatch. Watch. You got off. You got. You got off. Oh man. Nope. Got. Did I put that in the wrong spot? I think I did. You got offense. You got offense, defense. No, I think we're good. Nope. That's definitely wrong. Um, you got offense. Offense, defense, defense and support group. And support groups. Nice, nice. Groups. So now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my. So now that we know what we're doing. All right, time to. So yeah, we gotta split that up too. Now that we know what. So now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my least favorite game mode. Is it one word? I think it's one word. Okay. So now we have the pleasure of going back in and adding animations to all these, which I think actually, can we just do that by selecting all of them? I think we can. Yeah, no way if this works. I swear if this works, bro. In the beginning, I went in one by one and added this and set the time individually for every piece of text. Where's the bounce one, man? Am I blind? Oh, bounce in. Here we go. And then we want to set it to just a little bit over zero point 0.1. Oh, okay. Oh man, it's not even letting me go back to the beginning. I think it's frozen. Guys, I think we. Oh no. Oh, what just happened? Oh, please, Lord. Where'd my timeline go? I think we're good. It's not letting me unselect the text. Oh, there we go. Okay. From the beginning.
Team Fortress 2 is a game you have undoubtedly heard of before. I mean, come on. The game and its players have been a staple in the gaming community for over a decade now. With that being said, there are still some people who think that the game is a little bit overrated, which, I don't know, can a game still be good after 16 years? I guess we're gonna find out. Let's start with the basics. There are four main game modes: capture the flag, control point, king of the hill, and payload. Everything else is irrelevant. Now you can play these game modes by picking from a list of characters that all have their own unique abilities. Think of it like Overwatch. You got offense, defense, and support groups. So now that we know what we're doing, it's time for my least favorite game mode. Playing capture the flag is about as enjoyable as watching clear paint dry. It is nothing short of a miracle that people still play this game mode. Enemy spotted. I mean, it should be easy, right? Infiltrate the enemy base, steal the intel, get out. Simple, right? Wrong. Go in, die. Go in and spy. Also die. Make it one time, then die. Do this for 30 minutes, and you know what it's
Dude, it's
like to play
lagging so
Capture the
bad
Flag
right now.
Team Fortress 2. Capture the Flag, 0 out of 10. This next one was completely
And
unexpected.
then this part's
Payload is a game
unfinished.
mode that
Oh, dude, I can't even pause it, bro. All right, we got it. Oh, that's tough though because like man, because like this part's like unfinished, but there's no way I'm gonna do the whole thing. Whoa. Oh man, I don't know what to do here. We're on performance priority right now, and still it's like destroying my computer. I think what we gotta do is go through and delete all the unused voice recordings. And also, I need to learn how to do it in one continuous take and cut it up so I don't have 800 assets collecting out my editing program. I can't tell if the timing of some of those captions were a little bit off or if it was just lag. But let's go through here. Thankfully they're all numbered. So this one, please let me just see by hovering over it. What if I zoom in a lot? Oh my god, it's lagging so bad. Okay. So we use recording that pencil's unsharpened. We have recording 2. We shall continue along. Oh, we got recording 2 again. Okay. Recording 4. This is going to be such a slow process. We got recording 30. Recording 4 again. Okay, nice, nice. Recording 5. Recording 5. Recording 7. Hopefully this solves the problem. I mean, part of it's probably because I'm streaming too. But that's not going to stop me. We got recording 10 in there. 31. 31. 31 again. 31 again. 31 again. 31 again. 33. 33. 34. Yeah, please, man. Let this save my computer. 35. 35. Almost at the end here. Actually, is that it? Nope. We have this entire segment. Yeah, 15. I should have put these in a bit more of a better order here on my paper. They're all just kind of scattered. Recording 17. Yo, imagine if I like accidentally like delete one that's like in use. I'm gonna be so mad at myself. That's music. Recording 18. This is probably a little bit risky, honestly. Yeah, if I delete any of these, not only do I have to re-record it, but I have to splice it up again, put it back in, and get all the timing right with the video again. Got 18, I think we already have that. 20, that's a new one. 21, 20, 21, 21, 20, 20. Is that it then? No. 20. These all might be 20. Please. Nope. 22. 24. 24. 25. Yo, how do we still have a viewer right now? Who got my computer from blowing up? Some miracle right now. 28. We still got. I probably won't even end up using these voiceovers. If I am gonna export this as just the first half, I might just have to start over on this entire segment, which is alright because I didn't spend that much time on it, only like a couple minutes. Alright, so that's all. So now what we gotta do is we gotta go in here one by one, go through all these recordings, and see if I wrote down here all the ones we have in use, and if the number isn't on the paper, we're gonna delete it because it's taking up unnecessary space in my assets. We got two, yup. Four, yup. Five, yup. Six. I don't see a six. Please, God, don't be in use. That's gone forever. Seven. Okay, we have that. 10. Oh, I almost missed that, but yup, we do have a 10. 11. I don't see an 11. Should we listen to it first? I don't know how. Wait, don't you double click? Or will that insert it?
I don't know. I played like 2 games.
I don't know, man. I don't see it on the paper, so it's gone. Boom. 12. I don't see a 12 either, but I don't know. That sounds familiar, but it's going. 13, I don't see 13. Yo, imagine I like missed a whole section. Just like deleted like an entire like minute worth of like voiceovers. 14, we have a 14. Do we? Actually, hold on. I thought we did. 2, 4, 7, 35, 10, 31, 33, 26, 34, 35, 15, 24. No, there's no 14. R. Nice, man. I'm gonna pin that real quick. Okay. 28? Do we have a 28? We have a 28. Okay. We might leave it at that, actually. Hold up. Let's see. Is it still lagging really bad? It depends. How bad is it?
Team Fortress 2 is a game you have undoubtedly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, we should delete this entire section here, I think. It hurts, but we might have to.
This next one was completely unexpected. Payload.
You know, we're just gonna export it with it and see what we can do. See if we can work with it, and then we're gonna yeah, export this real quick and then open it up in another project because we have so many assets right now. My my computer's like it's suffering right now. That's all I can say. All right, file, export, part one, 1080p rate. I don't care. Format MP4 frame rate 30. Yep. Okay. I'm not filling that up. Actually, hold up. How satisfied am I with the feature keyframe in graphs theory? How did you know about the feature keyframe in graphs? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But we're gonna say other. No, we're welcome. Almost done exporting that. What can we do in the meantime? You know what? We might have to end this here. Just as part one. That might be the game plan. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching me do